Hey guys, Cameron Eldred here again. I'm a doctoral student of athletic training through Indiana State University, and today we're going to be talking about process evaluation and how that pertains to athletic training as a whole, as well as athletic training in my personal life and my own career. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today is going to be athletic training as a whole. So first of all, athletic training is an ever-evolving, ever-changing process. It's an ever-changing career program, whatever you want to call it. This is a profession that we are constantly trying to better ourselves, and we should be constantly trying to better ourselves because the way that we treat the patients that we work with is always going to be changing and ever evolving. The medical world, nursing, surgeons, PAs, all of them are always changing. Their roles are always changing. The way that they're treating patients is always changing, but they're doing this through process evaluation. They're looking at, okay, is this working? Is X, Y, and Z working for us? And if it is, great. How well is it working? Is there anything we could tweak to make that better? Or is it not working? Is one part of the cog in the machine not working? And why isn't it working? What exactly is going on to make this not work? So that's the process of evaluation that's being ran within the medical community, and as athletic trainers, we are part of that community. And we need to be able to, as a whole, look at the processes that we are going through and try to determine whether or not those can change. Now, whether that is, starting to introduce PROs into your clinical practice, or whether it is trying to implement some type of a prevention program or anything in your clinical practice can be looked at as a process of evaluation, because you can say, okay, I was never doing this before. Why wasn't I doing it, and how will it benefit me? Or how won't it benefit me? I've been doing this for a while. Why doesn't it benefit me? Why am I even doing it? So athletic training needs to continually progress. They need to continually, as a group, as a profession, progress in the same direction and learn from one another. And that's part of process evaluation, is determining your worth and what are you able to provide back, in my opinion. Now, in my personal practice, I have only been a certified athletic trainer for a few months. However, I can see this multiple times, especially recently. I've tried to implement more and more patient-rated outcomes, and the problem that I'm running into is I got overzealous. I was trying to do too many things at once, and it started to kind of backfire on me because the patients that I was working with just didn't care anymore. They were like, well, there's a lot of stuff going on here, and I just don't care. So I've had to kind of rein things in. I had to look at my process, and I had to say, okay, what am I doing? Why am I doing this, and why isn't it working? And I had to decide what exactly for my clinical site am I able to do? What can I successfully implement, and why will that benefit me? So, that's why there's this process of evaluation, is because we're always trying to change, we're always trying to make ourselves better. Now, I could definitely use this process every day in my life. Coming into my practice and looking at the goals I have set for the day and thinking, okay, are these goals going to better me? Are they going to make my practice better? Looking at the way that I do things. Prime example is my scheduling. I have gotten very overzealous, and I have decided that I'm going to try to treat as many patients as I possibly can all at once. And I'm not going to dedicate any time to my classwork during this time, because I need to dedicate to my patients and my patients only from the hours of 11:30 till whenever I leave my secondary school from the very last practice. And through the process of evaluation, I realized this is not feasible, considering I'm in a doctoral program, a program that is pushing me and requires a lot of me. And not only that, I'm a father and I am a husband, and if I start dedicating all my time to the patients I work with at my secondary school, I don't have time to do my homework because I'm trying to spend time with my family, or I don't have time to spend with my family because I'm trying to do all my homework. So I have to find a balance, and it's through this process of evaluation that I'm able to do that. So, these are just a few ideas and reasons on why I think it's important, is just organization, making yourself better, progressing the future of our profession as a whole. These are all things that play into this, and it's just looking at, what am I doing? Am I doing a good job? And if not, why am I not doing a good job? So thank you for listening, guys. I truly appreciate all your time, and have a wonderful afternoon.